Hey everybody, it's Jim from Cigars. Today I'm reviewing the Trinidad Espiritu Series 1. Man, that's a mouthful. Anyway, I generally don't really get into the parallel New World Cuban brands, but there are some exceptions to that. Some of the Montecristos are very good, and this is also made by Ataldis. And um, I've smoked the number 2 series before, and I really liked it. But coincidentally, since I bought this, it's been in my humidor for a month or so. The new issue of Cigar Aficionado for 2024 named this, I think, the number 12 cigar of 2023. So I'm kind of excited to smoke it and see how it goes. A little bit of history on the Trinidad. The fellow who owned the Trinidad brand in Cuba ended up selling it to Altadis in about 2000. And Altadis actually went to court and won the rights to use the Trinidad name in the US. So that's how this brand came about. Altadis kind of had a lot of swings and misses trying to take advantage of the Trinidad brand name over the years. And finally, in about 2019, they came up with the Espiritu number 1 that we see here, and since then have come up with the number 2 and number 3. This cigar is a joint effort between A.J. Fernandez and Rafael Nodal from Altadis, and they've been very successful with some of the Montecristo cigars. The wrapper on this is very interesting. It's kind of a dark caramel color, and it is a hybrid created by A.J. Fernandez that is a Criollo, I think I'm pronouncing that right, a Criollo and a Sumatra wrapper. So it's a hybrid between those two. So it ought to be kind of interesting. So I'm looking forward to getting this lit up and smoke it down a little bit, and I'll let you know how it's going. All right, I'm far enough along in this Trinidad Espiritu number 1 to give you my final report on it. And I posted a picture, but you can see pretty clearly that the wrapper has started to peel off pretty much. That's why I still have the band on it, because I have a feeling when I take the band off, it's going to go south pretty quick. That's going to happen, I guess, but the burn overall has been pretty solid. No relights at all on it, and draw has been very nice. Overall, a pretty good cigar. I wouldn't rate this as a great cigar, but it's a pretty good cigar. Flavor is interesting. It's a little bit coffee-like with, I'm going to describe it as dried fruit, but not sweet dried fruit, like a fig type taste or something like that. Kind of a pleasant taste, very smooth smoking after we got rid of that initial spiciness. Let's talk about the boldness level first. Kind of unusual for A.J. Fernandez cigar. I'd give it about a 7 out of 10 for boldness. Really not that strong of a cigar. Very pleasant and smooth, as I mentioned before. Overall smoking experience, I'm not going to rip it too bad. This is the only one of these I've ever smoked. I've smoked the number 2 before, but not the number 1. So I'm really not going to give it much of a downgrade for that, the problem with the unraveling. About $10 or $11 retail. I get this at my local cigar shop. And I've looked into boxes, about 200 bucks, a little bit less than 200 bucks. So it sticks pretty even to that $10 price point. I wouldn't go out of my way for this cigar. I'd give it a 8 out of 10 for smoking enjoyment. But if you see one or get a deal on one, I don't know, I'd give it a try. All right, that's all I got today. I will see you next time from Cigars.